what impact have you seen from your work so far that's really changed some of the industry and moved it forward, do you think?
What we see is just the stories of the girls that participate in our hackathon. Um, Tons of them. They have tons of examples. The girls, found new jobs. Right? They come to participate in our hackathon. They didn't know about this technology at all, right? And then they got hired, or they got invited, or they found a project, or they found a sponsor, right? So that's the stories that we have. Like all over the place in Toronto and New York. So it's very, very inspiring to see the results and to help these women further.
Yeah, and I think what we're trying to do, we're also trying to kind of create a multiplier effect where, you always know someone who knows someone, right? So it kind of works in a way that if you have a woman whose life have been positively impacted by our project, let's say they came, as Alina was explaining, they came to our hackathon, and then they were like one of the examples could be a girl from Africa that we have. We should tell this story, right? Because exactly, she was a part of our hackathon last year, and she's a lady from Zimbabwe. And what happened is she first was noted by Microsoft, and they were working with her a little bit on her project. But then later on, she was also approached by the one of the VCs who wanted to help her and keep working on a different project. So she was actually hired to work for the different project, and she now has an employment. So when you see something like this happens, in particular in the countries where this kind of change goes a long way, you hope that other women will say, "Oh, I can do it too." And then someone else says, "I can do it too," and then you have this fact of growth and multiplication, right? And the success is contagious, right? So when you see it worked for someone, you believe, well, it worked for me. It's like with the diet. Oh, this girl had this diet, and now look how great she looks. So now I want to try it again, right? So same thing with the success at work, I think, and that's what we hope. And I think that's why it's important for all the events. And we're currently at EdCon, and you look around, there are not that many women, right? We always have this joke about, well, let's go to the bathroom. At least there's no lineup, right? It's great because there is no one in there, right? But I think it's important to showcase women in events, large-scale events like EdCon or DEFCON or any big conferences for that reason, so that they could become role model inspirations for others.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.